Okay, we are here.
We are live.
It is Thursday.
Woo! And a little early though.
A little early. So normally 3 o'clock is when we do this show, but we got to do a little bit early today because we had a scheduling conflict this afternoon. And quite honestly, I'll be driving to South Texas.
It's still gonna be fun though.
It is going to be fun. It is going to be fun, but it's going to be early. That, Eddie, what do you got?
Yeah, I want to do what?
Come in or a buzz.
Oh, okay. Can you show that coupon code for me? Yeah. So last week we had a problem with our coupon codes. So we're just going to put this out there in really early, and I want to see if it works. Anybody? Oh, wait a minute. We had someone just ordered 3 minutes ago.
Did they get it?
No.
No, they used points.
Points?
Because you get reward points with every order.
And they got the dog days of summer 5% off for spending over $50.
That is also true.
Yeah.
That is also true. Oh,
So
wait.
good.
I think we hit our, I took the coupon code off when I showed that comment there. So today we're talking about a pretty wonderful ingredient that we have, not only in our dog food, but also the ability to add it to the outside of the dog food kibble. Any guesses what we're talking about today? If you've read the description, there's a decent chance that you saw it.
Oh, man.
I'll give you a hint.
Is
Eddie likes to rub this all over his body before he goes to lay out in the sun. Because he's got fair skin.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my
And
tan
he's got
on.
to take care of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Drum roll. Coconut oil. And yes, Aubrey, if you're looking for this, oh, we got some winners anyway.
Hey,
Jennifer knew it. Aubrey, if you're looking for this in the pantry, it's because I took it to work with me. So we needed to borrow it for a minute. So we have a pretty cool little thing we're going to do with the coconut oil today. Either Eddie or myself, we're going to put it in our hair, all over our hair.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I've still got some.
Which will make it look great on this guy, which means to be just dripping off if he gets selected. So how we are going to pick the winner or the victim of this little experiment is go leave a 5-star review on our Facebook page, and
that's easy.
Yeah, and then we will pick one of the people that leave a 5-star review in the next, say, 10-15 minutes. We're going to pick someone and then ask them to tell us in the comments who gets to douse themselves with coconut oil. As you can see, there's a scoreboard behind us right here.
Yeah.
I have 1 win right now. Eddie has 5, and Chad has 1. The bummer part about that is Chad's only been in 1 competition. So I am literally 1 for 7. But hey, I hear you can still make it in the Hall of Fame if you go 3 for 10, right?
Yeah. Hey, you're ahead of that guy on that dude perfect.
Yeah, that's
you're
right.
ahead.
Yeah. And I didn't get a parade.
That's right.
So let's talk just a little bit about coconut oil real quick. So we're going to go over some of the benefits of it. There was this study that came out recently, and I'm going to try and pull that up real quick. But there was a significant reduction in seizures for dogs that constantly had seizures when they started adding coconut oil to the food. So it made a huge difference. And I'm going to pull it up because there are some stats to it. And this came from a guy named Rodney Habib, who is kind of a pet food, what would you call it, influencer, loves to dig in from the consumer side, not so much on the manufacturing side, but has a lot of good information a lot of times. And I think we think somewhat similarly because we're kind of trying to overturn the industry on our end, and he's kind of trying to expose parts of it that aren't all positive. So let me just show you this little thing here in 5, 4. Eddie, did anyone use your coupon code yet? It looks like a no. Sounds like a no.
No one's used it yet.
Okay. We're going to go right here. Look at that. So pet food with added MCT oil from coconut oil reduced seizures in dogs by over 50%. 14% experience no more seizures. And so what could possibly cause this? Why would coconut oil be such a great factor in helping reduce that? It's pretty simple. Anytime you're putting something in the body that can help reduce inflammation, you have an opportunity to help reduce seizures, because a lot of times that's from restricted blood flow. And so when you have inflammation, it's everywhere. It's not selective. Unless you like sprain your ankle, of course, you're going to see a giant fat ankle. But overall, inflammation is everywhere in the body, including in the brain, which is what sets off the seizures. And so if we can reduce inflammation, and we can do it from a methodical standpoint where we're feeding it every single day, we can actually see a difference in overall inflammation. And, it's going to help. It's going to help reduce a lot of chronic ailments that can pop up. But it looks like if you have a dog that has seizures, this might be something that you want to add to your food. Something that we just so happen to have the ability to do for you. So anytime you're buying a bag of food, you can kind of just click on coconut oil if you want. Now remember, here in just a few minutes, one of us is going to have to rub it in our head, and we're waiting to pick someone that leaves a 5-star review. It looks like Jennifer Gaffori has already left a recommendation. So she is already entered in. Don't worry, Jennifer. You've already done the work, so you're automatically entered in. If anyone else here has already left one, you also have to let us know so that we know to pull from your name as well. I'm going to make a list here. So just let us know after you make a 5-star review. So yeah, pretty cool facts about coconut oil. So that's one of them. There are many though, and I am going to remove this screen when I figure out how. There we go. So coconut oil can do it does a million things. When you look at the different health benefits that you can get from it, it's not just a seizure thing, right? And so it's going to help your skin, because inflammation also has negative effects on your skin. When you have inflammation, it's causing free radicals to be released in your system, which causes more inflammation, which causes dry skin sometimes. And so if you have a good source of healthy fats like coconut oil, you're going to see the benefits in the skin and the coat. You're also going to see it in the gut.
The coat, is that something for hair?
It is something for hair. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it'll help it grow back.
There we go.
But it helps with the gut. And why does it help for the gut? Well, it has antimicrobial and antiviral properties. And so a lot of dogs that have issues, that have, chronic skin infections, they have, bacterial infections in their gut. One of the popular ones that you hear about a lot is candida. And so it's kind of a yeast infection that grows in the gut, and it thrives off of sugar and carbohydrates. And so the more carbohydrates and the more sugar you add to it, the more growth you're going to have of that candida product. And so by limiting carbohydrates and adding some of that coconut oil, you can help fight infections like that. Jesse's got a question for us. She wants to know, what is the shelf life of the food with added coconut oil? Wondering about the oil going rancid. So Jesse, as long as you're keeping it in the house and keeping it under 80 degrees, the shelf life is going to be close to 9 months. It's going to be just like coconut oil on the shelf would be in the pantry. So the shelf life is long. We're using an organic coconut oil, and it's very, very stable. When you use non-organic coconut oils, that's when the stability can kind of decrease, because you've got a lot more, what is the right term for it? Unnatural properties, and it's just not made to last as long. So yes, the shelf life on it is at least 9 months long. Looks like we had another person that's already left a review. Stacy, you are in the opportunity to pick who gets to rub coconut oil on their head. So beyond healthy gut and healthy brain, there's also a dental health property to it. So the fact that it fights bacteria, which is what plaque is, right? And so if we're removing bacteria and we're removing sugars from the food, you're going to have less plaque, less bad breath too. So coconut oil just continues to add, positive effect after positive effect. So most of you that know our show and have watched us for a while know that every Thursday we have Thank You Thursday. And so Chad is also on the road today. He's out doing crop inspections. So he sent a video in to us, and we're going to share Chad's screen here. And we're going to learn a little bit about sorghum, and you're going to see where the grain is coming from, because he's in a field where we actually source our grain from. And he's going to tell us what our Thank You Thursday gift is. And Eddie is going to pick a winner from someone that has an auto ship order this week, because every week we pick an auto ship order and they get showered with gifts. So signing up for auto ship is something that everybody should do because you don't ever want to run out of dog food. I personally run out about 4 or 5 times a week, or not a week, but a month. Not even a month. I don't know if 4 or 5 times a year, I run out of dog food. So my beautiful wife has made me sign up for ownership too. So let's go to Chad. Let's see here. We're going to remove this. All right. Everyone get ready. We are in Texas.
Chad here.
Hang on.
Thank you.
He had something there for us at the beginning. Where is he? Can anyone see Chad? He's hiding.
What's up, guys? Chad here. Thank you, Thursday. Coming to you live from a grain sorghum field. Out on the crop tour. Got my white brim cap on. Trying to keep this face looking good. I'm in a field of milo, grain sorghum, maize, called by a bunch of different names. It's green right now. It's about 4 weeks away from being harvested. So about mid-August, this will be a sea of red. Combines will be rolling through it, and we'll be picking up some milo here from the Bagley Farms. Thank you, Thursday. I always keep chicken meatballs and some milk chopper in my truck in case I run into an unfriendly farmer's dog. Most of the farmers are friendly. Some of the dogs aren't. This keeps them at bay. So, Mitch, Eddie, you guys are gonna have to pick out the Thank you Thursday customer. I'm not sitting in the office to pick one out. So, hopefully everybody's having a great day. Take care.
All right. So, as you saw, Chad is on the road checking out farms, doing a farm tour, and you saw what sorghum looks like. He happened to be only about 10-15 minutes from the plant for that video, and that's where all of our grain comes from. And so you can just see for hundreds and thousands of yards there that we buy a lot of local grain. And he was there at the Bagley Farms, which is a farm that we've been doing business with for many, many years. And looks like we're going to give away some elk toppers and some chicken meatballs. So that's kind of exciting, right? Eddie, did you pick a winner? Do we have a winner?
Well, Lauren Parker.
Lauren Parker. Congratulations. So Lauren just won free meatballs and free elk toppers just for being an auto ship customer. Thank you, Lauren. We will get those out to you. Let's see what we've got here.
Lauren, do you know what Lauren gets every week?
What does Lauren
Or every 6 weeks, she gets Muenster ancient grains with ocean fish.
Uh-huh.
She gets the Heartstrong beef topper.
Okay, great.
And then she gets some freeze-dried beef meatballs.
So not only is she feeding my favorite dog food, she's also feeding one of my favorite treats, which is the beef meatballs. And the Heartstrong meal topper. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. We did have one question up here, which was how much do you suggest adding to the food each day? I add 1 teaspoon a day. My dogs are about 20 and 22 pounds. So that's a great amount to add. And that's probably going to be pretty equivalent to what we're adding to the food as well when we do the customization side of it. So yeah, look, you can add it yourself. You can have us do it. It makes us no difference. We love seeing dogs get added coconut oil. So if we can make your life easier, we're more than happy to. If you love doing it and the dog likes watching you add the coconut oil and you like it to be fresh, go for it and do it yourself. 100% okay. Next, what is next?
I'm letting.
Do we have another?
I'm letting the office know that Lauren.
Are we ready for the next coupon code, Eddie?
Well, I haven't seen it been used.
The first one hadn't been used. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and leave these up here now for a little bit because if someone decides to come back and watch it later and they see this coupon code, they can check it, see if it works, and if they do, they get $20 off their cart.
There you go.
So we're going to just do rapid fire here. Get that one. All right. This coupon code is gone in 5, 4,
3, 2,
1.5, 1. Next one. Okay. Again, I would jot this down really quickly if you want to, because we're going to fly through the coupon codes here so that everyone gets an opportunity later as well to participate. And then we have a special treat for everyone with our just an additional coupon for the weekend. So,
Oh yeah.
who wants to know what it is?
Everybody.
Oh, it's been used, Eddie.
It's been used.
It's been used.
The first one.
Yep.
Nice. Who used it? How do you know?
Because we were told.
'Cause someone
Does having
told us.
Muenster milling add coconut oil to the salmon grain free help cover up the smell? So it will mitigate some of the salmon smell. Part of the reason that our grain free salmon smells so much like salmon is because we actually put salmon in it. And we put a lot of salmon in it and a ton of omega-3s, and that's why the coat is so shiny and so soft on those dogs. But yes, adding coconut oil or bacon fat will help lower the odor of the salmon oil. D is a huge fan of the elk and venison patties, which is awesome.
Great.
So thank you, D.
Do you know some interesting news about the elk and venison patties?
Tell me.
They're going to be complete and balanced now.
And complete and balanced means what, Eddie? Can you tell the audience?
So you can feed these to your dogs as their meal. So no longer do you have to supplement it with the dog food. If you want, you can feed elk and venison complete and balanced because it's got all the nutrients and vitamins and everything already in it. So you could just load them up with those patties. They're gonna love it.
Huh? Awesome. So part of the reason we're doing that is because we're also launching a really cool program in August, and it's called a 30-day raw reset.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do that together too, right?
We are, yeah. So Eddie, myself, and Chad, possibly Kent, if we can get enough of you guys to try and talk Kent into it. And I think Allie probably wants to join us too.
Alan mentioned something about it.
Maybe we can get Allie to join us, but
Yeah.
we are going to go straight carnivore here as a company. So all we are going to eat for a month is meat. And that's it. So we're just going to eat like a dog because I don't know if you guys know this, but that worked pretty well for me in January.
You did say though we could have things that come from animals, right?
Yeah,
like
anything.
butter or
Butter, egg, milk,
okay.
Goat milk, yak milk,
Yeah.
whatever
I
you
gotta,
want.
I gotta find my yak.
Yeah, we gotta find your yak. They say even honey comes from an animal, so maybe we can stretch it there. But we're gonna do a raw reset program in August, and what the raw reset program is it's essentially it's an elaborate elimination diet. And if you have a dog that has chronic health issues and you change dog food and you change dog food and you change dog food and you can never get it right, sometimes it's just because it needs that reset. It needs a chance to get all allergens and antibodies out of its body so that it can just rest for a minute. And so we're going to have a couple options available in August where we're going to do some heavily discounted freeze dry in order for you to try 30 days of raw with your dog so you can see a difference. We're working on a pretty cool project with a customer down in Houston right now that for 2 years, their dog has had just chronic yeast infections and has just had an odor that just they have to bathe the dog like every other day. And in 5 weeks on a raw diet, 90% of those symptoms are gone. Like for the first time in 2 years, they're not chewing their paws. And so the reason this came about is because in my family, we have a fair amount of autoimmune issues. And so we've tried almost every elimination diet on the planet. And as we've tried them, we found out that they actually work. And then you figure out what you're allergic to, you remove that from the diet, and then you move back into a kibble freeze dried program so that it can be affordable while also maintaining health and eliminating flare-ups.
And when you come back in, you introduce one item at a time, right? Like if you think you still want bread or something, you introduce it. And if you start to see any problems show back up, then you say, that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
And you cut it out.
Nice and slow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So we're working on that project. The elk patties are going to be a big part of that program, especially the complete and balanced ones, so as will the beef and chicken. So let's.
D has a question.
D has a question. What do you got, D? Now the beef liver treats, I add a few to the ocean fish as a topper. Is that okay, or am I overdoing it? It's not much, just a few. No, you can absolutely do that. That's what it's there for. So they're great for training treats, and they are great to add to the food as a topper. The other thing
I do the same thing for Abby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing you can do with them is you can make your dog go on a hunt. And so you can take the liver treats and you can actually hide them throughout the house. And then your dog has to go search for them. And it's just
hopefully they find them.
Yeah, it's kicking in the natural instincts for the dog of hunting for the food, and they will find them because if they don't, you'll smell them. And so it's a fun thing for the dog, a fun thing for you, and a great way to just make dog food a little bit more fun again, right?
And I think it just keeps it interesting too, Dee. The great thing about it, and the reason why I do it for Abby, is because Mitch says it all the time. Kibble's just round and brown, and I would get tired of eating the same thing over and over again. So I try to add a little something, and sometimes it's a topper, sometimes it's beef liver. I just try to change it up so that Abby is always interested. She doesn't get used to the same old thing all the time. But there's a base of the kibble that I have for her.
Yeah, absolutely. And Allie asks if there's any sales going on, and there are. So you guys heard from Chad. He was out in the sorghum field, and so you got to see what grain sorghum looked like. An ancient grain, non-GMO, grown locally. Our ancient grains chicken recipe probably has the most sorghum of all of our recipes, and so we're going to do 25% off that product through this weekend. So ends at I think 11 p.m. July 12th. And if you type in coupon code 25chicken, you will save 25% off on our ancient grains. And so again, coupon code 25chicken, you do have to type the code in. It's not going to automatically hit for you. You have to do just a little bit of work, not a whole lot, just a little bit. So be sure to check that out. And now it is time to pick a winner who gets oiled, right?
Right. And I just want to, before we do that, because I'm a little nervous about that, but before we do that, did we tell everybody about the documentary?
You know what?
I don't know if we did. Mitch did the 30 days of dog food.
It's true.
It was great.
It was something.
And we documented it. We didn't want him to do it without, capturing that moment in time.
Yep. And
we released it on Sunday. So it's on our Facebook page and it's on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great documentary. It's a lot of fun. I've got a lot of compliments from a lot of people.
Yeah, and Eddie, who doesn't like to brag on himself, is the one that put it all together. So thank you, Eddie. And what we're going to do with the documentary is next week, Man vs. Dog Food is going to be 30 Days of Dog Food documentary trivia.
Ooh.
And we're going to be giving away more stuff than Oprah next week on Man vs. Dog Food.
So you got to watch it and start memorizing lots of things.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to just ask random trivia questions from the documentary. And here's what we do. Eddie, we've got, we're going to say we've got 3 new reviews.
Okay.
And so we've got Jennifer, Stacy, and Marie. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a number 1, 2, 3 next to them in no particular order. You pick one of these numbers, and then they get to pick who gets to put the oil on their head.
Okay. I like 3.
Stacy. So that is Stacy.
Stacy.
Stacy, if you left a comment, you know that you left a review. Who is going to get oiled? And we will wait on Stacy to do that. And while we wait on Stacy to tell us, we will go over the Dog Days of Summer sale real quick. So if you don't want the Ancient Grains chicken, we do have 5% off any orders over 50, 10% off of any orders over 100, and 15% off of any orders over $150.
Plus,
You
you get a free gift.
get a free gift. What's a free gift?
I think it's a chicken topper.
A chicken. So everyone, like, when do you get the free gift on checkout?
Yeah, on checkout.
Okay.
Or when you go to your cart, at the bottom it says there's your free gift. I don't think you have to select it. You may have to select it. But yeah, right before you check out.
So free gift on checkout all month long. So that's an automatic $18 value that's going away for free. I think it's any order over $50 gets that, right? Was there a minimum?
No, any order over $150 gets that. So,
Any order over $150 gets 15% off and a free topper.
That's right.
Okay, so here's the deal. Stacy, we haven't seen your comment pop up yet. So next in line is going to be Marie. So Marie, who gets to put coconut oil in their hair? We need Marie to pick for us, right?
Marie, who has hair to put coconut oil
This
into?
is fake. This is 100% fake. We're waiting on the comments.
Hey,
to pull in
while
here.
we're waiting on Marie, are
Well-
we allowed to tell everybody about what happened yesterday at Muenster?
What?
We got something new or something?
It's-
We got a new toy or something?
Yeah, we did get a new toy, didn't we? Who wants to, does anybody want to see it?
I think that'd be awesome.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do that.
Yeah, we. Oh, who's Lauren? She's not on.
Lauren.
Oh, she's not.
Mitch. Oh,
Marie.
Marie.
Ah, it's because he has hair. Wait, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this down.
Marie.
Now, is that a win or is that a loss?
I think that's a win,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have better hair. Better hair. Give me a few napkins there, Eddie, because we're gonna need a few.
Okay.
This is what he hands me. One little napkin.
Oh wait, there's a whole roller right there.
Oh, perfect. I'm in good shape.
I should have brought a towel.
I will try and pull up I'm going to try and pull up a video real quick of the new freeze dryer.
Now the good thing is you're gonna be driving today, so
That's true.
this
That's
is
very true. Let's
a
see.
fun trip.
Where can I find that video?
So while Mitch is looking for that video, what we got was another freeze dryer. So freeze dried is huge for us right now, and we really believe in the freeze dried product as part of this part of our feeding program. Right? It's not just the kibble. Our kibble's great. It has all the nutrients and vitamins and everything, but I know I started when Mitch talked about it, I don't know, a couple of months ago, the idea of feeding kibble in the morning and then doing some freeze dried at night, rather than having 2 feedings a day. Abby was getting kind of big for an old girl, and she's got a lot of gray. Well, I switched to doing kibble in the morning and some freeze dried at night, and she looks fantastic.
She looks great, huh?
Yeah.
How much do I have to do?
Uh,
Does anybody know how much coconut oil you add to your hair?
That's like
Any idea?
like-
Stacy would have picked me too.
dippity do.
And so would have Jennifer. So
Oh.
either way, I was losing. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Oh, Jennifer would have gone with me though.
Did she?
Yeah.
Jennifer!
Yeah, 2 out of 3 went for
Why did you step away from your computer? Okay, who's ready to see this video?
Lauren says a little goes a long way. All right, here's the video, and then Mitchell.
This is a time-lapse video. So that weighs around 40,000 pounds. And this looks like it took forever probably, but it actually only took them about 10 minutes to get it moved in. The first one took us, I want to say almost 20 hours, because the first time we did this, the forklift actually sank into the asphalt.
Oh.
Almost, I want to say like 8 or 9 inches. That's how heavy it was. So I think you should do 3 cups. We're going to go just with 1 giant scoop. Okay, we got another video of it too.
I think
Let's
you're
see
right,
what it
Jesse.
says. So this is when it came in on the truck.
Just got our new freeze dryer in. This makes number 4
Is this a Wrangler's commercial or a
and the
freeze
5th one here in December. Chad's up there checking it out right now.
Everybody's checking out
Make sure
Chad.
vacuum pumps and boosters, everything's put together correctly, just like we want it. That's 40,000 pounds of stainless steel right there. All for better dog food.
And that was like right on cue.
Perfect. Wasn't it?
All for better dog food.
All
That's
for
right.
better dog food, and so is the coconut oil.
It seems
So-
like he's delaying.
Does it feel like that?
Here he goes.
All right. I'm trying to see where I'm putting it.
That's pretty good.
And we have to eat something every time Amber's talking too. So
Yep.
we're talking about.
There you
Oh,
go.
man.
Hey, do you want some water? I'm gonna go get you some water.
No, I don't think I need it. We got
You,
nature's
you
miracle
could
here.
style your hair now. Do that.
Do a mohawk.
Yeah. There you go.
It's crooked. I'm still just kind of wondering what would Eddie's head look like with it. You know, that's what I'm interested in. How's that? Is that like gangster? Hard? No.
You know, I didn't win. I didn't lose. I did win.
Got him. I got Mr. Clean on with me now.
Look at that, man.
Man, this is
So next week, I'm going to look like a Mitch, right?
yeah, it's gonna sprout.
It's going to sprout.
I can't touch the keyboard anymore
Okay.
or press end on anything. So I think that wraps up today's show, right?
Okay, everybody. So there are
Mitch.
there are
Forget your eyebrows.
there
There
are
we
5 coupons.
Got them.
I think at least one's been used.
At least one has been used.
So if you're watching this video later, try those coupons out. Try the last ones first. And if you're watching this video later at 3 or something, remember there's that coupon. Was it 25 chicken or chicken 25?
Alfalfa sprout. 25 chicken.
25 chicken.
I can't do the alfalfa sprout. My hair is too short, I guess.
All right.
Bummer. Either way.
All right. Have
It's
a
gonna
good
be
trip
beautiful
today,
there.
Mitch.
Absolutely. Facebook, thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. Don't forget 30 days of dog food trivia next Thursday at our normal time, 3 p.m. We look forward to seeing you there. Please go share that video, comment on it, tag a friend, like it. We're still giving away $100 to someone that does that this next week. And don't forget #Muenster, #puppies over politics, or puppies not politics.
Right. All right.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
They clicked right by Eddie.